Hey friends, Pastor Steve here with you again today. I want to share with you something that you're probably familiar with, but maybe look at it a little bit differently. The life of Joseph in the Old Testament. Boy who was a shepherd, went on to be a leader in Egypt. When Joseph was 17 years old, like a junior or senior in high school, he had a dream given to him by God. And the dream continued in his life, and it promised him a position of leadership, rulership, and honor. However, his brothers turned against him. He was enslaved, he was accused, and he was imprisoned. Doesn't sound like the dream is coming true. And then we see in Joseph's life what we need to see in our life, that life in the hands of God is still a process. And I want to point you to 6 things that happened in Joseph's life. Of course, over that 13 years, and I'm giving them to you in rapid succession. But in Joseph's life, we saw promise, problems, prison, protection, provision, and prominence. Everybody wants the end. They like the promise and they want the prominence. But you got to realize that there is a process that takes place. And in Joseph's life, starting at age 17, and for 13 years, he had to watch the promise of God through the process of God lead to the prominence of God. When we get to Genesis chapter 50, the end of the book, we find that Joseph is talking to his brothers, and he finally realizes everything that happened as God was working in his life. He saw the problems, he saw the imprisonment, he saw the prominence, and he put it all together. And this is what he said to his brothers, because his brothers were afraid that now that their father was gone, Joseph was going to turn on them. But Joseph said, no, I understand. I understand now all that happened in the process of God over the 13 years that I was in Egypt. And he says this, as for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, in order to bring about this present result, to preserve many people alive. See, the problem we have in life is that we look at everything right in front of us. It's almost like we look at a grain of sand. But God, in His all-knowing, all-powerful wisdom, He sees the entire beach. And so, when we're facing problems, when we're facing difficulties, we need to hang on to the promises of God and wait through the process to get to where God wants us to be. God bless you. Have a great day in the Lord.